The teaching of Vedantu was amazing. One aspect where Vedantu teaching differed from a normal offline coaching was the attention teachers gave to our doubts. No matter how many times we asked a doubt, the teachers would patiently clear the doubt every single time, and they made learning a very fantastic experience for us.
Hello bachcho, how are you? So welcome to my class, yet another class on definite integration, and this is my fourth class on definite integration. And today bachcho we are going to learn Newton-Leibniz theorem and its application in definite integration. Very important bachcho. And by the way, Newton-Leibniz हम पहले पढ़ चुके हैं. We have read this in differentiation. We again used it in application of derivative, if you remember. Maxima minima problems याद आया. And today we will see its application in integration. And today we will also do something very interesting, that is summation as integration. So bachcho, let us begin. And this is what we have been doing. We have done started with introduction, then we did properties, a couple of classes on properties. Today we are doing Newton-Leibniz. Since in my last class I could not teach you the periodic function wale definite integration problems, so my Wednesday class will be periodic functions ki application in definite integration, and I will take problems on greatest integer function, fractional part function, modulus function, how to solve definite integration problems based on that. So that in the next class, that is Wednesday, and on Friday will be my last class on definite integration and the most important class where we will learn to solve JEE Advanced and JEE Mains problems and lots of shortcuts also. ठीक है? So this is all about what we have been doing. चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं. बच्चों, brief introduction about me. I am Pulkit for ones who are new in my class. I did my BTech from IIT Roorkee, and then I started two companies. I first started Laksh Institute. कई बच्चों ने उसका नाम सुना होगा. It has produced lot of top ranks, including All India rank 1 in IIT JEE and AIMS as well, and KVPY as well. And then I, along with Anand sir, Vamsi sir, started Vedantu, where we are using technology to reach to students like you. And with the same reason, we take a lot of classes on YouTube as well, ताकि every one of you out there, irrespective of your financial background, can study for free, right? And this is my message. And if you align with it, then do help me share this message to other students as well. Do share Vedantu classes on YouTube, WhatsApp पे, YouTube पे, जहाँ भी आप share कर सकते हो करो with your friends. Do subscribe by pressing on the bell icon if you have not. चलो, तो बच्चों आज we will learn to solve problems like these. Today we will learn to solve problems like these. This is an IIT problem where application of Newton-Leibniz will be there. So we will learn to solve problems like these today. We will also learn to solve problems like these. This is your JEE Mains 2016 problem, and we'll learn to solve the problems like these. This is summation as integration. We will learn that today. ठीक है? So ये है आज की क्लास में हम क्या करने वाले हैं. All right? चलो आगे बढ़ जाएं. बच्चों, this is Telegram group का link. अगर आपने नहीं ज्वाइन किया तो कर लेना. Link is there in the description as well. The PDF of the classes and the assignments which I am sharing with you are shared on the group as well as on Vedantu की app. So this is the Vedantu की app on Play Store. आप डाउनलोड कर लो. वहाँ पे आपको YouTube की सारी classes, lot of content like solutions of the popular books and lot of free tests and the PDF of these classes and assignments are there on Vedantu की app. You can download that. चलो अब टाइम वेस्ट नहीं करेंगे. I am going to start with Newton-Leibniz formula. बच्चों याद है what was Newton-Leibniz? Let me quickly revise it for you. What was Newton-Leibniz बच्चों? It was integration of for example ft dt, right, under the limits for example g of x से लेके h of x. बच्चों बताओ, is this a function of x or is it a function of t? ठीक है, is it a function of x or is it a function of t? अरे सुनीता बेटा, attend my previous classes. You are asking something very basic. What is integration? है ना? ठीक है. Now बच्चों, this is a function of, नहीं अखिल एंड अजय, this is a function of x. देखो कैसे, अगर मैं सिंपली ये करता ना बच्चों, अगर मैं सिंपली करता एफ टी डी टी, मान लो ये आता आपके पास, इट विल बी अ फंक्शन ऑफ टी, राइट। अगर मैं एफ टी डी टी करता सिंपली इट इज अ फंक्शन ऑफ टी, बट जैसे बच्चों मैंने लिमिट्स पुट कर दी फ्रॉम जी ऑफ एक्स टू एच ऑफ एक्स, तो बच्चों क्या हो जाएगा, इसकी लिमिट लग जाएगी ऑफ जी ऑफ एक्स से लेके एच ऑफ एक्स। एग्री? सो व्हेन यू पुट द लिमिट एफ ऑफ एच ऑफ एक्स माइनस कैपिटल एफ ऑफ जी ऑफ एक्स, इट बिकम्स अ फंक्शन ऑफ एक्स। ओके बच्चों, सो हमेशा याद रखना दिस एक्चुअली इज अ फंक्शन ऑफ एक्स। नाउ if you want to differentiate it with respect to x, since it is a function of x, I will want to differentiate it with respect to x. करें इसको differentiate, क्या होगा? If you differentiate with respect to x बच्चों, remember the formula, although हमने इसको किया हुआ है, although we have done it multiple times, will be, listen to me very carefully, first put the upper function in the place of t. Put the upper function in the place of t, आपके पास आ जाएगा f of h of x multiplied by differentiation of upper function, multiplied by differentiation of upper function, that is h dash x minus, now in the place of t put the lower limit, क्या हो जाएगा, that is f of g of x multiplied by, then differentiate the lower limit with respect to x, that is g dash x. Now this formula bachcho, which I have taught you in many chapters before as well, from derivability to application of derivative to differentiation, is called as Newton-Leibniz formula. This is Newton-Leibniz theorem. Very simple, nothing. And if you get a problem on this, remember that problem is going to be a laddu problem. That problem is going to be free ka marks. You can never do mistake in problems of these type because they are super simple. That is exactly what we are going to learn today. Okay, chalo, let us go ahead and solve some problems. This is the same formula again. Same formula, I am writing it the same thing again. So don't worry about that. ठीक है, अब हम सीधे प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करते हैं. लुक एट दिस प्रॉब्लम. सो लुक एट दिस प्रॉब्लम बच्चों. इंटीग्रेशन 0 to x, इंटीग्रेशन 0 to x. संजय प्रसन्ना, प्रूफ बेटा करा दूंगा. आई विल टेल यू द प्रूफ, डोंट वरी. वेरी सिंपल, इट्स एक्चुअली सिंपल. वंस वी हैव सॉल्व दिस प्रॉब्लम बता दूंगा. इफ द टाइम इज देयर, इट्स एक्सट्रीमली सिंपल. 0 to x ft dt is equal to x plus integration x to 1 t ft dt. Then the value of f of 1, you have to find out the value of the function at 1. ठीक है, प्रेम करना, that is the formula, that is the theorem. It is first, क्या करेंगे हम. अच्छा, जब भी आपके पास एक क्वेश्चन आएगा ना, whenever you have a question where you have a function in t या some variable and the limits is in other variable. इंटीग्रेशन का फंक्शन क्या है, इंटीग्रैंड इज द फंक्शन ऑफ टी बट द लिमिट्स आर द फंक्शन ऑफ एक्स. गारंटीड बच्चों, पक्का, द प्रॉब्लम इज बेस्ड ऑन न्यूटन लेबिनिट्ज. एंड ऑलवेज व्हेन द प्रॉब्लम इज बेस्ड ऑन न्यूटन लेबिनिट्ज, द फर्स्ट स्टेप विल बी डिफरेंशिएट, प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व. व्हाट इज गोइंग टू बी योर फर्स्ट स्टेप बच्चों? इट इज गोइंग टू बी द डिफरेंशिएशन. करके दिखाएं. चलो, लेट अस मूव अहेड एंड ट्राई टू सॉल्व इट. जैसे अपने को ये दिख गया, as soon as we saw this, we realize, अरे this is the problem of differentiation. This is the problem of Newton-Leibniz, and I will start by differentiating. So what I'm going to do, I am going to differentiate both sides. I am going to differentiate both sides with respect to x. With respect to x. करें both sides को differentiation. इसका differentiation बच्चों using Newton-Leibniz. First, I am differentiating both sides with respect to x. Okay, d by dx of this क्या हो जाएगा, d by dx of 0 to x ft dt. बच्चों क्या हो जाएगा, first put the upper limit in the place of t, f of x in the place of t I have put x. Now differentiation of the upper limit, व्हाट इज द डिफरेंशिएशन ऑफ अपर लिमिट? x का डिफरेंशिएशन बच्चों कितना होगा? 1 माइनस you will put 0 in the place of t f of 0 into differentiation of lower limit. बच्चों what is lower limit? Lower limit is 0 और 0 का differentiation कितना होता है? Constant का differentiation कितना होता है? 0. So this is going to be 0 anyways, right? क्या था यहाँ पे? f of 0 into differentiation of 0, but differentiation of 0 और differentiation of a constant is 0. तो ये तो गया, right? Now is equal to differentiation of the right hand side d by dx of x plus x से लेके 1 t f t. ये करेंगे, इसका differentiation बच्चों कितना हो जाएगा? What will be the differentiation? Let us see. Differentiation of x is 1 plus, now Newton-Leibniz, again it is Newton-Leibniz, tft is a function of t and the limits are function of x. So first we'll put the upper limit, but upper limit put करने की जरूरत है क्या? नहीं है ना, because first put the upper limit in the place of t, multiply by differentiation of our upper limit, but upper limit is a constant, तो उसका differentiation बच्चों कितना हो जाएगा? Its differentiation will be 0. So this is 0 minus, we'll put the lower limit. When you put the lower limit in the place of t, x f of x into differentiation of lower limit, that is 1. Differentiation of lower limit, that is 1. लो ये आ गया आपके पास. So this is what you get after differentiation. अब ध्यान से देखो, f of x 1 minus x f x, तो क्या मैं इसको इधर लेके आ सकता हूँ? It will become, if I take f of x यहाँ पे plus x f of x is equal to 1, right? You can take f of x common outside. बच्चों what are you going to get? You are going to get f of x is equal to 1 plus x goes in the other side, 1 upon 1 plus x. This becomes your function. You actually found out the function f of x, which came out to be 1 upon 1 plus x. So what is the value of f of 1? F of 1 will be half. F of 1 is going to be half. A is what lot of you were telling about. बच्चों समझ में आया? Guys, could you get it? Yes or no? Could you understand? Pranav Undre is asking who is Leibnitz? एक मैथमेटिशियन था जो कि आपकी लाइफ को इजी करके गया कि मुश्किल करके गया, मुझे पता नहीं. ठीक है, चलो, ऑल ऑफ यू गॉट इट, वेरी नाइस, वेरी नाइस. ठीक है, एंड डू प्रेस ऑन द लाइक बटन बच्चों. इफ यू आर गेटिंग इट, दैट्स अ फीडबैक फॉर मी. आई विल गेट टू नो हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू आर लाइकिंग इट. ऑलराइट, चलो, डोंट वरी बच्चों, आई विल रिपीट इट अगेन एंड अगेन. आई विल टेक मैनी सच प्रॉब्लम्स विच विल मेक इट मोर क्लियर फॉर यू. ओके, आगे बढ़ते हैं. लेट अस मूव अहेड. सो व्हाट डिड वी डू? Whenever you see a function in t and the limits as functions of x, guaranteed the problem is of Newton-Leibniz. Again repeating, step 1 is बच्चों, differentiate both the sides with respect to x. Differentiation कैसे करेंगे? Simple application of Newton-Leibniz, just the formula. You will get the answer. Okay? Now let's do it. This is your JEE problem, IIT 2004. Do it, all of you. Do it. I'm giving you some time to do it. Mahavir, beta, what is wrong here? Yes, Shobit, you are right. अगर Leibniz नहीं होता तो integration नहीं होता. So Leibniz and Newton were the ones who actually derived the concept of calculus. Very important people in the history of science. Yes, Jishu, you are right. Kunal Jankit, बता दूंगा proof बेटा. I'll tell you the proof. Don't worry. Mahavir, बेटा, what is wrong? Explain what is wrong. Then I'll explain you if there is any confusion that you have. हाँ, तो क्या करेंगे बच्चों? Again, as I said, what is the hint? A lot of students ask me, so when should we use Newton-Leibniz? Hint is, whenever you see a function, a variable in the integrand, जो भी इंटीग्रेशन के अंदर होता है बच्चों, उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? इंटीग्रैंड. सो इंटीग्रैंड अगर फंक्शन ऑफ x है और लिमिट्स अगर फंक्शन ऑफ t है, या फिर उल्टा, इफ दिस इज अ फंक्शन ऑफ t but limits is a function of another variable, then guaranteed that problem is of Newton-Leibniz, right? Such problem step 1 is differentiation, and this is a laddu problem. This is extremely simple problem. कैसे क्या करेंगे बच्चों? I will differentiate both the sides with respect to x. Again differentiate both the sides with respect to t, sorry. So I will differentiate both the sides with respect to t. Integration 0 से t square x f of x dx. जब डिफरेंशिएट करोगे तो बच्चों क्या आएगा? स्टेप 1, फर्स्ट पुट द अपर लिमिट इन द प्लेस ऑफ द वेरिएबल इन द इंटीग्रेंड. x की जगह अपर लिमिट को पुट कर दो, वेरी सिंपल. तो x की जगह क्या आ जाएगा? टी स्क्वायर. यहां पे भी x की जगह बच्चों क्या आ जाएगा? f ऑफ टी स्क्वायर मल्टीप्लाइड बाय अपर लिमिट का डिफरेंशिएशन. अपर लिमिट का डिफरेंशिएशन क्या हो जाएगा? अपर लिमिट का डिफरेंशिएशन विद रिस्पेक्ट टू टी, टी स्क्वायर का डिफरेंशिएशन 2t माइनस, एज आई टोल्ड इन द प्रीवियस प्रॉब्लम, इसको लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है बिकॉज फाइनली जीरो का डिफरेंशिएशन कितना होने वाला है? जीरो. सो इट इज एनीवेज गोइंग टू बी जीरो. सो दिस इज द डिफरेंशिएशन ऑफ लेफ्ट हैंड साइड एंड द डिफरेंशिएशन ऑफ द राइट हैंड साइड विल बी d by dt of the right hand side, that is 2 by 5 t की पावर 5. कितना हो जाएगा बच्चों? कितना आ जाएगा वो? ये कितना हो जाएगा? दिस विल बी 2t raised to power 4. एग्री? 2t raised to power 4. सो ये कितना हो जाएगा? दिस इज इक्वल टू 2t raised to power 4. बस अब यहां से आपके पास क्या आ गया? सो 2 से 2 कैंसिल हो गया. सो f ऑफ t स्क्वायर, f ऑफ टी स्क्वायर बच्चों कितना आ जाएगा? ये कितना हो गया? टी क्यूब, ये है टी की पावर 4. सो दिस बिकम सिंपली टी. f ऑफ टी स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू टी, हेंस यू कैन गेट द आंसर. सो f ऑफ दिस इंप्लाइज f ऑफ 4/25 कितना हो जाएगा? अगर ये है टी स्क्वायर, दिस इज टी स्क्वायर, f ऑफ टी स्क्वायर इज t. सो f ऑफ टी स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू t कितना हो जाएगा? 2/5. that most of you were telling about. So f of 4/25 हो जाएगा 2/5. Answer should be A. Answer should be A, right? Not A and C बच्चों. Answer is A. Answer is A. f of t square is t, not plus minus t. Okay? प्रणव उंद्रे, प्रीतम मोंडल, got it? अरे भैया मैं अंडर रूट नहीं ले रहा हूं. आई एम नॉट टेकिंग एन अंडर रूट. इट सेज भैया मेरे को अगर टी स्क्वायर दोगे तो मैं आउटपुट टी दे दूंगा. Is anybody telling you it's an under root? No. It is simply saying if I am inputting t square, the output is t. If you are inputting 4/25, which is किसका square? Okay. चलो आगे बढ़े. Now let us move ahead and see this. Now, अब let's see how problems like these can be solved. Now read this problem. Now this is a problem of a mix of functions, maxima and minima, right, and integration. It's a mix of maxima, minima, functions and integration. Very popular variety of problems in IIT JEE where multiple chapters come together. क्या बोल रहा है वो? Let fx be a function defined by this. ठीक है? What do you want? You want the range of f of x. What do you want? You want the range of f of x. First try to understand the problem. क्या बोल रहा है वो? वो बोल रहा है मेरे पास एक फंक्शन है f of x इज इक्वल टू इंटीग्रल 1 से लेके x t इंटू टी स्क्वायर माइनस 3t प्लस 2 dt. So this is my function. It is given that x lies between 1 से 3. It is given that x lies between 1 से 3. ये तो fx है. आपको चाहिए इसकी रेंज. बच्चों रेंज कैसे निकालते हैं? अगर आपको मैक्सिमम वैल्यू मिल जाए एंड इफ यू नो द मिनिमम वैल्यू, व्हाट इज द रेंज? फ्रॉम मिनिमम वैल्यू टू द मैक्सिमम वैल्यू इज द रेंज. प्रिटी ऑब्वियस. सो बेसिकली दिस इज अ प्रॉब्लम ऑफ मैक्सिमा एंड मिनिमा. गॉट इट? सो बच्चों क्या करेंगे? फर्स्ट स्टेप इज डिफरेंशिएट, बिकॉज हाउ डू यू फाइंड मैक्सिमा एंड मिनिमा? बाय डिफरेंशिएशन. our classes of application of derivative, remember? So step 1 बच्चों differentiate. Anyways आपको दिख ही रहा है अंदर है function of t, limits are a function of x, तो differentiation तो करना ही पड़ेगा, obvious, Newton-Leibniz. So let us differentiate. So when you differentiate f dash x using Newton-Leibniz, ठीक है, क्या हो जाएगा? You will get what बच्चों? You will get, first put the upper limit, that is in the place of t you will get x into x square minus 3x plus 2 multiplied by differentiation of x, which is 1. Do I have to do the same thing for the lower limit? No, because आप क्या करोगे? You will first put 1 in the place of t multiplied by differentiation of 1, but 1 is a constant, तो उसका differentiation तो वैसे भी 0 हो जाएगा. So this is what you get by doing the differentiation with respect to x. I am differentiating with respect to x. Got it? Now मेरे पास f dash x आ गया. Now how do you do it बच्चों? हम f dash x का साइन चेक करते हैं. wavy curve, remember? Can you do it like this? X, can I factorize it? क्या हो जाएगा? X into, what are the factors here? What are the factors here? X minus 1 into x minus 2, is it? X into x minus 1 into x minus 2 are the factors. इसका मतलब बच्चों क्या करते हैं? याद करो, our first derivative test, remember? Our first derivative test of f dash x, wavy curve. नेक्स्ट स्टेप बच्चों क्या होता है अपना? हम देखते हैं f dash x अपना साइन कैसे चेंज करता है. So f dash x, let's see how does it change its sign. So it changes its sign at, this is 0, this is 0, this is 1 and this is 2, right? साइन चेंज कैसे होगा बच्चों? वेवी कर्व प्लस माइनस, remember the wavy curve? Remember the wavy curve? This is how the f dash x changes its sign. And what did I teach you in AOD? Wherever the sign of f dash x change, there is a point of maxima or minima. तो maxima का point कहाँ है बच्चों? Maxima minima का point कहाँ है? Let me just एक बार revise that again for you. फिर से revise करा देता हूँ मैं, कोई बात नहीं. मैंने कहाँ तक solve कर दिया? यहाँ तक solve कर दिया अपन ने, right? ये देखो, यहाँ तक हमने कर दिया solve. अब मैं एक बार वापस explain कर देता हूँ. What did we learn? We saw that this is the sign of f dash x. F dash x का sign. How does function behave? Function कैसे behave करता है बच्चों? f dash negative मतलब graph decreasing, graph increasing between 0 to 1, 1 से 2 graph decreasing and 2 के आगे graph increasing, right? f dash negative graph decreasing, f dash positive graph increasing, f dash negative graph decreasing, f dash graph increasing. तो बच्चों मिनिमा कहाँ है? यहाँ है मिनिमा. This is minima because the graph decreased and increased. Minima, f dash changes sign from negative to positive. Hope you remember from my classes of application of derivative. याद है कि नहीं? Yes or no? Yes. And where the graph goes up and down, तो 1 पे बच्चों क्या हो जाएगा? There is a point of maxima at 1 where the f dash changes sign from plus to minus and 2 पे क्या होगा? minus to plus. तो यहाँ पे बच्चों क्या हो जाएगा? Again a point of minima. Agree? 2 पे बच्चों क्या हो जाएगा? minima. याद है? Yes, you remember? Very nice. तो बच्चों क्या हो गया? मुझे चेक करना था between 1 से 3. So between 1 से 3 क्या हो रहा है? Let's check what is happening between 1 से 3 based on this. So क्या हुआ बच्चों? 1 पे there was some value at 1. Graph started decreasing at 1. Graph started decreasing at 1. बीच में 2 होगा. 2 पे graph 2 तक decrease हुआ. 2 पे there is a minima and after that the graph started increasing up. So what I have to check? I have to check the value at 1. मुझे चाहिए 1 पे वैल्यू क्या है. मुझे पता है मिनिमम वैल्यू 2 पे है. 2 comma f of 2 is the minimum value, and there is a 3 comma f of 3. अब मुझे ये नहीं पता कि what is more maximum as compared to f of 1 and f of 3, because either f of 1 is greater or f of 3 is greater. एग्री? यहां तक समझ में आ रहा है? इसका मतलब you have to find out both f of 1 and f of 3 and f of 2. So basically now next step is find f of 1 and f of 3, maximum of these two is the real maximum value, and find f of 2. This is going to be the minimum value. ये होने वाली है minimum value, and the maximum of these two is going to be the maximum value. बच्चों यहां तक समझ में आया? Could you understand till here? Yes or no? समझ में आया? Tell me yes or no. Pritam says yes. Kunj, awesome. Shantanu, संजय, शिव, ब्रिलियंट, बहुत अच्छा. अब ये फाइंड कैसे करें यार f of 1 और f of 2? कोई मुझे हिंट देगा? हाउ डू यू फाइंड f of 1 and f of 3 and f of 2? Super, awesome, very good, very good. So nice to see so many yes here, brilliant. अगर ये समझ में आ रहा है तो जेई वही तो हो जाएगा यार, तुम लोगों का लोड नहीं है. You'll yes प्रणव उंद्रे, you are right, exactly. So f of 1 बच्चों कहां से करोगे? Remember, see, what is f of x? This is f of x. This is f of x. इस पूरे में x कहां दिख रहा है आपको? यहां पे दिख रहा है x, right? So if somebody, this is x, right? Now if somebody asks you what is f of 1, put here 1. Wherever you see x, put it equal to 1, will give you f of 1. f of 2, put here 2. f of 3, put here 3. That is how you find the value of function. Okay, got it? So बच्चों क्या find करेंगे? f of 1, f of 3 and f of 2 by putting the values of x equal to 1, 3 या 2. यहां पे करो सब लोग. f of 1 डायरेक्टली बोल सकते हो 0. Can you directly say f of 1 is 0? What is f of 1? f of 1 is do you know if the limits are same? If the limits of the integral are same, answer is always 0. क्यों? इंटीग्रेशन की वैल्यू फाइंड करोगे, अपर लिमिट पुट करके माइनस लोअर लिमिट पुट करोगे. इफ बोथ लिमिट्स आर सेम, आंसर इज ऑब्वियसली 0. सो भैया ये तो 0 हो गया. f of 1 is 0. So f of 1 is 0. Right? We got it. Now f of 2. f of 2 बच्चों क्या होगा? इंटीग्रल 1 से लेके 2, because in the place of x I am putting 2, integral t square minus 3t plus 2. Has anybody calculated it? f of 2, has anybody calculated it? 2 पे किसी ने कैलकुलेट किया है बच्चों? Has anybody calculated it 2? And f of 3. तो हम क्या करेंगे? So minimum तो हो जाएगा f of 2. This is for sure. Minimum is f of 2 as I just told you. Then we will find the value of 1 and 3. f of 1 and f of 3. Whatever will be larger will be the maximum. And range will be minimum to maximum. Sunit Rain is asking what is sir's name? My name is Pulkit. My name is Pulkit beta. Pulkit मतलब क्या होता है पता है? Pulkit means happiness. Y equal to x square. Anyways, so has anybody got it? f of 2 is coming out to be minus 1 by 4 and f of 3 is 2 is what Hari is saying. Okay, let us check the calculations. ये रही calculations बच्चों, चेक कर लेना. f of 2, this is the integration, minus 1 by 4 exactly, and f of 3 2. Awesome. So and मुझे पता है कि it is continuous function. Of course it is algebraic function का integration is continuous, no problem. So range कितना हो जाएगा? Range will be minimum value which is f of 2 से maximum value which is f of 3. Agree? सो -1/4 से 2 इज द रेंज, बिकॉज एफ ऑफ 1 कितना हो गया था 0, एफ ऑफ 1 तो 0 हो गया था, एफ ऑफ 3 कितना है बेटा, एफ ऑफ 3 आया 2, सो द मैक्सिमम वैल्यू इज 2 and the minimum value is -1/4, and the graph will look like this. If you were to plot the graph will actually look like this between 1 से 3. so 1 पे वैल्यू कितनी आ रही है 0, 1 पे 0, फिर -1/4 से लेके 3, right? so this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. 1 पे वैल्यू आ रही है बच्चों कितनी 0, this is 1, 0, 2 पे आ रही है -1/4 एंड 3 पे आ रही है बच्चों कितनी 3 पे कितनी आ रही थी 2. सो व्हाट इज योर रेंज? योर रेंज विल बी फ्रॉम -1/4 से लेके 2. दिस इज योर रेंज, फ्रॉम -1/4 से लेके 2 इज योर रेंज. गॉट इट? नाउ कुड यू विजुअलाइज? सबको विजुअलाइज हो गया, समझ में आया? सो हाउ न्यूटन लॉज, so this is a classical JEE problem, started with Newton-Leibniz, use the concepts of maxima and minima and your understanding of range. ठीक है? Such problems are the real type of problems of JEE. Multiple concepts are used and no formulae as such are used. Simply Newton-Leibniz का एक सिंपल सा रिजल्ट काम आया. आगे बढ़े. Awesome. So Newton जिंदाबाद, as प्रीतम मोंडल says. यस, न्यूटन जिंदाबाद. बहुत सारे बच्चे मुर्दाबाद भी बोलते हैं. अगर न्यूटन नहीं होता तो हमारे पास किताबें नहीं होती. बट बच्चों याद रखो, न्यूटन नहीं होता तो कोई दूसरा होता, बिकॉज एन आइडिया हुज टाइम हैज कम विल ऑलवेज बी डिस्कवर्ड बाय ह्यूमंस. याद रखना, एनी आइडिया हुज टाइम हैज कम, न्यूटन नहीं तो लेibniz नहीं तो कोई और, somebody would have discovered it, but it wouldn't have been remained undiscovered. चलो, now बच्चों we are going to learn definite integration as the limit of a sum और integration using first principle. देखो ये क्या बोलता है, ये बोलता है, बहुत सिंपल वर्ड्स में बोलूं, एक्चुअली बच्चों याद रखना इंटीग्रेशन है क्या. इंटीग्रेशन इज नथिंग बट समेशन. if you might have attended a class on decoding calculus, मैंने 1 महीने पहले कुछ क्लासेस ली थी ऑन decoding calculus, where I explained how integration is actually summation. I will not spend that much time here, but very simply put, क्या होता है इंटीग्रेशन, हम सबने देखा था ये. Imagine this is a curve, ठीक है. उस कर्व में imagine this is our origin, right? Imagine this is x, right? x के ऊपर if we take a small element dx, right? Then what is this? This area approximately is, this area is बच्चों क्या, ये तो x है, ये छोटा सा डिस्टेंस कितना है dx, and the value of the function here is, f of x. So ये height कितना हो गया, height is f of x, width is dx, this area is f of x into dx. When you add all these areas, f of x, अगर ये गैप बहुत बड़ा होता तो मैं उसको बोलता डेल्टा x, राइट? बट जैसे जैसे आप इस डेल्टा x को छोटा करते जाते हो, राइट, व्हाट हैपन्स, यू स्टार्ट गेटिंग द एरिया अंडर द ग्राफ बिटवीन a से b. सो व्हेन x वेरीज फ्रॉम a से b, this gives you approximate area, right? But as delta x starts becoming very very small, तो यही समेशन बच्चों आपका किसमें कन्वर्ट हो जाता है, वो रहता समेशन ही है, इट इज एक्चुअली समेशन, बट नाउ वी चेंज द सिंबल टू इंटीग्रेशन एंड से fx dx. Summation of all these small elements from a to b actually is what your, this is approximate area, this is exact area. This is exact area. So basically your summation converts into integration when you decrease this delta x. When delta x becomes dx, then your summation actually becomes integration. It tells me that there are problems of summation which can be solved by integration, because summation is actually integration under certain conditions, and that is exactly what we are going to learn now. Okay, so this was a very basic concept which all of you understand, but let us see how does this apply in solving problems like these. इसको मैं हटा देता हूँ, let's not waste time here. I want to solve problems like these. Now first, without going very deep into the derivation, I am not going into derivation बच्चों, I am simply teaching you how to solve these problems because that is what matters. वो मैं आपको धीरे धीरे समझा दूंगा the concept, but first learn to solve problems like these. It is a problem of summation. I will tell you how to convert this into integration. Okay, देखना ध्यान से. Whenever you see a problem of sigma, देखना ध्यान से, listen to me. Whenever you see a problem of limit n tends to infinity, if you see a 1 upon n, if you have a sigma of a function जिसके अंदर आपके पास create हो जाए, in which if you can create, अरे भाई हो जा, if you can create r upon n, right, then always remember this can always be converted into integration of ये जो आपका r upon n है ना, r upon n will convert into x, f of x, right. आपका जो 1 upon n है ना बच्चों, ये आपका 1 upon n will convert into dx, this will convert into dx. एक्चुअली 1 upon क्या है, ये वो जो विड्थ थी ना आपकी, विड्थ नीचे, ये एक्चुअली उसको रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है, बट इफ 1 upon n इज द विड्थ जो मैं आपको डेल्टा x दिखा रहा था, इफ n tends to infinity, 1 upon n becomes very very small, it actually becomes dx. Slight understanding. So 1 upon n converts into dx. So ये 1 upon n की जगह क्या आ जाएगा, dx. r upon n की जगह बच्चों क्या आ जाएगा, x. और बच्चों सिग्मा किस में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा, सिग्मा विल कन्वर्ट इनटू इंटीग्रेशन. ऑलराइट, ठीक है. तो अभी यहां तक क्लियर करते हैं अपने दिमाग में. सो व्हेनेवर यू गेट अ प्रॉब्लम of sigma something and 1 upon n is there and n is tending to infinity, guaranteed that problem will convert into an integration. ये है आपका concept. तो step में क्या करना है, how do you solve this problem? In problems like these आप इस problem को इस format में convert करोगे. You will first want to convert this format into this format. कैसे? You have to create r upon n. What do you have to create बच्चों, r upon n. कैसे? अब देखना ध्यान से, listen to me very very carefully. ये है आपका function, this is your function. I want to convert this in a function of r upon n. कैसे करूं? क्योंकि 1 upon n तो already there है और infinity n tends to infinity is already there, no problem. इसको convert करना है in the form of r upon n. क्या करूं? Can I take n common outside? From under root of n square plus r square, can I take n common outside? When n is square is taken outside, ये convert हो जाएगा किसमें, 1 upon r upon n का whole square. Agree? I am taking n square common outside from the under root, जो बाहर आके when it comes out वो under root of n square बच्चों किसमें convert हो जाएगा, n में convert हो जाएगा. It will convert into n. So what will this become? This will look like, देखना क्या होगा, r upon n in the numerator, क्योंकि ये जो n है I have given it to r upon n, and under root of 1 प्लस आर अपॉन एन का होल स्क्वायर। एग्री? नाउ जैसे ये हो गया, एज सुन एज दिस हैपेंड, योर प्रॉब्लम कन्वर्ट्स इनटू immediately this converts into बच्चों sigma will convert into integration. This now is a function of r upon n. जहां जहां पे r upon n दिख जाए बच्चों, उसकी जगह क्या पुट कर देंगे? x अपॉन अंडर रूट 1 प्लस एक्स स्क्वायर 1 अपॉन n लिमिट टेंड्स टू इंफिनिटी। बच्चों किस में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा? dx. It will convert into dx. यहां तक समझ में आ गया? Any doubt till here? Any doubt till here? बच्चों पहले बताओ, any doubt till here? I will talk about the limits after that. But any doubt till here? Yes or no? संजय भी प्रूफ को छोड़ दो थोड़ी देर के लिए. I don't want to waste one entire class on that. ठीक है? ये प्रॉब्लम केवल I will show you how to solve JEE problems. क्लियर? चलो वेरी गुड. फिर रिपीट करूंगा. I'll take 2 to 3 problems on this so that you know it becomes more clear. But again a quick revision. Whenever you see a problem of this type, जिसके अंदर you have a sigma, you have 1 upon n tends to infinity, and if you can create a function in which r upon n gets repeated again and again, this problem will convert into integration. कैसे? 1 upon n will convert into dx. जहां जहां पे r upon n दिख रहा है, wherever you see r upon n, that will become x and sigma will become integral. Now let's talk about the limit. अब लिमिट की बात करते हैं. लिमिट देखना बच्चों ध्यान से. Now let's talk about the limit. How does the limit change? So let's look at the limits now. अरे हो जा भाई, नहीं हो रहा. चलो एनीवेज. तो लिमिट्स. सो जब भी देखो, लोअर लिमिट इज 1, सिग्मा r इक्वल टू 1. ठीक है? तो जब भी आपके पास यहां पे जो लोअर लिमिट होती है ना, उससे यहां पे लिमिट कैसे आएगी? इस 1 को डिवाइड कर दो n से एंड पुट लिमिट n टेंड्स टू इंफिनिटी, विच विल बिकम योर लोअर लिमिट a. ये कितना हो जाएगा? 1 अपॉन n टेंड्स टू इंफिनिटी. बच्चों कितना हो जाता है? 0. Now let's talk about the upper limit. Same thing. Your upper limit क्या हो जाएगी? This thing will become what? b. Upper limit is b. वो क्या हो जाएगा? इसको डिवाइड कर दो वापस से n से, लिमिट n टेंड्स टू इंफिनिटी 2n अपॉन n. क्या किया? लोअर लिमिट को n से डिवाइड करके लिमिट ले लिया, अपर लिमिट को भी n से डिवाइड करके लिमिट ले लिया. बच्चों ये कितना हो जाएगा? 2n अपॉन n. बच्चों कितना हो जाएगा? 2. सो दिस विल बिकम 2. सॉल्व टू गेट आंसर. वेरी सिंपल, वेरी वेरी सिंपल. कुछ दिमाग नहीं लगाना. ठीक है? फिर से रिवाइज. सिग्मा बन जाएगा इंटीग्रेशन. दिस फंक्शन विच यू राइट as repetition of r upon n again and again. जहां जहां r upon n दिख रहा है, wherever you see r upon n, write that as x. Summation becomes integration. Lower limit simple, रटी लो. lower limit 1 है तो 0 हो जाएगा, because 1 upon n. क्या करोगे? इसको upon n करके लिमिट ले लो, n tends to infinity. Upper limit divided by n and take the limit n tends to infinity. दिस विल बिकम 0 से लेके 2. क्लियर? अब इसको सॉल्व कर लेंगे. सॉल्व करना बहुत आसान है. आई विल जस्ट शो यू. सो लेट्स सॉल्व इट नाउ. ये सबको छोड़ो, मैंने वो सेम चीज आपको बता दिया. इट्स द सेम थ्योरी हियर. अब इसको सॉल्यूशन दिखा देता हूं मैं आपको. क्या किया अपन ने? सेम थिंग. 1 अपॉन n, r इक्वल टू 1 से लेके 2n. Taking n square common outside, you will get this. x upon 1 plus x का whole square. Between the limits 0 से लेके 2. The limits will be from 0 से लेके 2. Now solve कैसे करोगे? बहुत सिंपल है. put 1 upon x square is equal to t square, because denominator का differentiation is written above. Very simple. So x dx t dt upon t, limits will change. I am not going into the solution here because we have solved such problems n number of times by now. So I am simply show you the answer. Answer is root 5 minus 1. Answer is root 5 minus 1. What is the answer? Root 5 minus 1. Clear? Ruch, no beta, this is not the first lecture of definite integration. This is the fourth lecture of definite integration. Fourth one. Okay? पुराने revise कर लेना बेटा. Yes, Harihara, you can put this is equal to t or you can put it is equal to t square as well. T square put करने से problem कई बार simple हो जाती है because your under root is taken care of. But you can put this is equal to t or t square, both are fine, no problem. Okay, चलो. Now let's come back to another problem. ये देखो, this is a problem which will intimidate you. इसको देख के दिमाग खराब हो जाएगा, भाई ये क्या है, इसको कौन सॉल्व करेगा. रीड इट. हाँ संजय, प्रसन्ना, बेटा क्या करो, सिग्मा की जो लिमिट्स है ना, द लिमिट्स ऑफ सिग्मा, divide both the limits up and lower limits of the sigma by n and put n tends to infinity will be your limits of the integration. Got it? Now look at this. It sounds intimidating, but अब मैं बता दूं करना क्या है आपको. First read the problem. Problem is limit n tends to infinity. बच्चों ये infinity लिखा है, if it is not visible to you. This is n tends to infinity, right? Root n upon 3 plus 4 root n whole square plus root n upon root 2 3 root 2 plus 4 root n whole square and so on. Okay, step 1 convert it into sigma. कैसे convert करेंगे बच्चों? First you have to convert it into sigma of a general term. Sigma of a general term. Can you write down the general term of it? कैसे लिखेंगे बच्चों? See, numerator is always root n, right? So numerator is always root n, it is not changing, right? Look at the denominator. क्या है ये? What is the denominator? Root 1 outside the bracket, root 1, root 2, root 3. So rth term, any general rth term, basically what I am writing here, I am writing the rth term. So उसमें क्या होगा बच्चों? root r outside the bracket, now 3 root 1, 3 root 2, 3 root 3. So in the rth term 3 root r plus 4 root n, no change. So that's going to be 4 root n whole square. Am I correct in saying this is your what we call as the rth term, rth term? Am I correct in saying this? This is the rth term, right? Where the r is varying from, in the first term, what should I put as the value of r to get the first term? R को 1 put करूँ, you'll get the first term. So r is varying from 1, say last term 1 upon 49n. What should I put as the value of r to get this? n 3 root n plus 4 root n, 7 root n का स्क्वायर 49n, रूट n कैंसिल, बच जाएगा 49n. सो लास्ट टर्म के लिए बच्चों r इज गोइंग फ्रॉम 1 से लेके n. करेक्ट? यहां तक समझ में आया? सो स्टेप 1, whenever you see a problem like this which is extremely long, term plus term plus term plus term, step 1, सबसे पहले rth term create करो. What is the rth term? The general term. Put a sigma outside, see from where r is going till what. Clear? ठीक है? Is that clear? Now if this is clear to you, अब आ जाएगा next step. अब इसके बाद आप क्या करोगे बच्चों? You want to create r upon n, सो कैन यू क्रिएट r अपॉन n फ्रॉम हियर? कैन यू क्रिएट r अपॉन n? हमें क्या चाहिए? वी वॉन्ट फॉर्मेट लाइक दिस, 1 अपॉन n लिमिट n टेंड्स टू इंफिनिटी सिग्मा फंक्शन ऑफ r अपॉन n इज वॉट वी आर लुकिंग फॉर. कैन यू कन्वर्ट इट इनटू दैट? क्या करो, यहां से रूट n को बाहर लेके आओ. टेक दिस रूट n आउटसाइड, टेक द रूट n आउटसाइड. When this root n will come outside, by squaring it will come out as n, right? So I'm taking this term and writing it as root n is in the numerator, root r is here. When I take root n common outside from the bracket, because it is a square, root n का square बच्चों कितना हो जाएगा? n. So it will come out as n, right? And what will be left inside will be 3 root of r upon n plus 4 whole square. Agree? Agree? Now take this n outside, take this n outside, that will become this wala n, it will become this n, and this ये क्या हो जाएगा? So 1 upon n sigma, 1 upon n sigma root of 1 upon root of r upon n 3 root of r upon n plus 4 का whole square. Wherever you see r upon n, put that as x. 1 upon n becomes dx, sigma becomes integral. Problem is solved. समझ में आया? समझ में आया? Should I repeat it once again? देखो, so this is a simple problem. Such problems are simple because it just follows a pattern. Any problem which just follows a pattern is always simple. क्या किया? फिर से repeat करता हूँ मैं. देखो, step 1, first we created an rth term. This is your rth term, right? कैसे create किया? इसको study करके. So numerator is always root n. Outside the bracket is root 1, root 2, root 3. So rth term it will be root r. Then 3 root 1, 3 root 2, 3 root 3. Rth term it is 3 root r. 4 root n, 4 root n, 4 root n. It does not change. So it becomes 4 root n ka square, right? Then you put a sigma on it. From r varies from 1 se leke n. When r is equal to 1, this is the first term. When r is equal to n, this is the last term. Now what did you do? Limit n tends to infinity as usual. Then what did we do? I took out n, root n common outside the bracket. Root n coming outside the bracket after the square will become n. This root n I took down, wrote it with r. So it becomes root r upon n, 1 n outside, 3 root r upon n plus 4 का whole square. Right? एक second. कहाँ तक पहुंच गए थे अपन? हाँ, देन बस अब तो क्या है, as soon as you got this, अब आपका बस प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो गया. प्रॉब्लम क्या हो जाएगा बच्चों? What will the problem become now? So your 1 upon n, this 1 upon n will become what? Dx. This will become dx. Wherever you see r upon n, wherever you see r upon n, that will become x, that will become x, right? Your sigma will convert into integration, and as far as the limit is concerned, r जब 1 था, like in previous problem, lower limit will be 0. ठीक है, lower limit कितना हो जाएगा? If this is a, if this is b, तो a बच्चों क्या हो जाएगा? a will be 1 upon n, limit n tends to infinity, 1 upon n कितना हो जाता है? 0. And what will be your upper limit? That is n. So limit n tends to infinity, upper limit divided by n, that is 1. So integration from 0 to 1 dx 1 upon root x, 3 root x plus 4 का whole square. Got it? यहाँ तक समझ में आया कि नहीं बच्चों? Yes or no? I want to see yes or no, if you got it or not. Today I am going to give you lots of home assignment problems. Okay, So hang on, I am going to give you home assignment problems after this class here on the screen. Got it? चलो awesome, very nice, very nice. Lots of yes here, brilliant. समझ में आ रहा है तो बहुत ही अच्छी बात है. अच्छा, by the way, do press on the like button if you understand it, okay? मुझे फीडबैक चाहिए आप लोगों का. बहुत सारे बच्चे इसमें कंफ्यूज होते हैं. टिपिकली आई सी लॉट ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स गेटिंग कंफ्यूज्ड इन दिस, बट इट्स प्रीटी सिंपल. ठीक, बस इसको सॉल्व कर लेंगे. सॉल्यूशन इज वेरी सिंपल. 3 रूट एक्स प्लस 4 का डिफरेंशिएशन लिखा है 1 अपॉन रूट एक्स. सो आई विल पुट 3 रूट एक्स प्लस 4 इज इक्वल टू टी, बिकॉज आपका 3 अपॉन 2 रूट एक्स डी एक्स हो जाएगा डी टी. सो 1 अपॉन रूट एक्स डी एक्स, 1 अपॉन रूट एक्स डी एक्स will become 2 by 3 dt. So 2 by 3 dt upon t square 4 to 7 after changing the limits based on the substitution which you have solved so many times by now. So when you will solve it, your answer will come out to be 1 by 14. ये आपके पास already है. If you have any doubt, just refer to it once again from the PDF that you will get after the class. All right? ठीक है. Want to do one more problem? Want to do one JEE problem? Yes or no? करना एक JEE problem which came recently 2016 JEE Mains. Yes? चलो करें. So let us, that was a slightly tricky but a very standard format once again. This is the problem बच्चों. This is JEE Mains 2016 problem. But the problem here is in the place of summation there is multiplication. So many students must have solved it. क्या करेंगे बच्चों? How will we solve it, this problem? Log लेंगे. प्रीतम says log लेंगे. Exactly. So क्या करेंगे देखो. So first study the problem very very carefully. What does it say? It says limit n tends to infinity. Let me call it say L. Let me call it say L. Limit n tends to infinity. ध्यान से देखो क्या लिखा हुआ है. n plus 1, n plus 2 से लेके n plus 2n, right? 3n. 3n को मैं लिख सकता हूँ n plus 2n whole raised to power 1 upon n. बड़ी अच्छी बात है. Upon n की power 2n. How many terms are there in the numerator? n plus 1, n plus 2, first term, second term से लेके 2nth term. Can I divide this n raised to power 2n to all of these n की पावर 2n को मैं सब में डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर सकता हूँ, क्योंकि n की पावर 2n मतलब क्या है? n into n into n into n. How many times? 2n times. How many terms are there in the numerator? 2n. So इससे क्या हो गया? अगर आप ध्यान से देखो, do you see them as all these terms getting multiplied? Do you see all these terms getting multiplied? Right? And the whole की power is what? 1 upon n. Right? So all these terms are getting multiplied raised to power 1 by n. यार मजा नहीं आ रहा multiplication में. Can I convert them into log a into b into c and so on? log a into b ये कितना होता है? सबको पता है ना? log a into b into c is log a plus log b plus log c. log converts multiplication into addition. तो चलो log ले लेते हैं. So the next step बच्चों, what will I do? I will take log of L. When I take log L, this 1 upon n will jump outside. This 1 upon n will jump outside. Right? Limit n tends to infinity. अंदर क्या बचेगा? What will be left? This will be left. What will be left? Log A plus log B plus log तो आ जाएगा log n plus 1 upon n plus log n plus 2 upon n plus log n plus 2n upon n. Now ये जो आपके पास आ गया ना एडिशन, now write it as sigma. Can you write this thing as sigma बच्चों? ये किसका सिग्मा है? n plus 1 upon n, n plus 2 upon n, व्हाट इज द rth टर्म, n प्लस r अपॉन n. लिखो, राइट दिस एंटायर थिंग एज सिग्मा ऑफ log ऑफ n प्लस r अपॉन n, n प्लस r अपॉन n. लिख सकते हो? Yes, see what Preetham Mondal says here. So now convert this into a sigma. यहां तक समझ में आया? So whenever you see multiplication of बहुत सारी terms and limit n tends to infinity, so think you can take log and convert multiplication into addition. Once it becomes addition, उसके बाद problem जैसे पहले किया था, convert this into a sigma by writing the rth term. ठीक, चलो, वेरी नाइस. अब क्या हो जाएगा, कहाँ गया मैं, हाँ ये रहा. सो नाउ यहां तक आ गए. लिमिट n टेंड्स टू इन्फिनिटी 1 अपॉन n log सो ऑन. एंड व्हाट विल आई डू नाउ? देखो, किसी को मैथ्स बोरिंग लग रहा है, क्या करें, मैथ्स होता ही बोरिंग है, मैं क्या करूं. ठीक है, तो ये इसको मैं लिख देता हूं, लिमिट n टेंड्स टू इन्फिनिटी sigma of log of n plus r upon n. बट ऐसे क्यों लिखे, मुझे तो r upon n चाहिए, I want r upon n. So rather than writing it this way, why don't I write it as 1 dividing by n. So 1 plus r upon n. सही है क्या, सही है क्या, राइट. बस, एंड लिमिट कहां से कहां तक हो जाएगी, r varies from 1 से लेके 2n, n varies from 1 से लेके 2n. as we did some time back, this directly converts into integration. there is a 1 upon n outside as well. there was a 1 upon n, sorry, 1 upon n तो था ही. so 1 upon n हो जाएगा dx log of 1 plus r upon n. wherever you see r upon n, that becomes x. log of 1 plus x. lower limit, as I told you earlier, 0. 1 upon n, limit n tends to infinity, 0. 2n upon n, limit n tends to infinity, 2. solve it to get the answer. solve it to get the answer. हो जाएगा. ये तो क्या लड्डू है, log x तो आपको डायरेक्टली याद ही होता है. रिमेंबर, यू रिमेंबर log x का इंटीग्रेशन, 1 प्लस एक्स को t पुट कर दो, log t dt हो जाएगा. log x का इंटीग्रेशन यू शुड डायरेक्टली रिमेंबर. डू नॉट वेस्ट टाइम, एज आई टोल्ड यू लास्ट टाइम. ठीक है, अरे log 10 नहीं है वो, सिमरन. whenever in the calculus or anywhere at your level, whenever you take log, remember log is always log to the base e. it is log to the base e always. ठीक है, कभी 10 मत लेना, वो बच्चे लेते थे 10 से पहले. ओके, कूल. तो इसका आंसर चेक कर लो. इसका आंसर आ जाएगा बच्चों, आंसर विल कम आउट टू बी log l. इसको इंटीग्रेट जब करोगे तो आपने शुरू, वेयर वर यू वर एट log l. सो योर log l पोस्ट इंटीग्रेशन विल कम आउट टू बी log ऑफ 27 माइनस 2. ठीक है, जिसको हम लिख सकते हैं कैसे, वी कैन ऑल्सो राइट दिस एज log ऑफ 27 अपॉन ई स्क्वायर, है ना. log 27 माइनस log ई स्क्वायर. log ऑफ ई स्क्वायर बच्चों कितना हो जाएगा, 2. सो log l इज दिस. सो l कितना हो जाएगा, 27 अपॉन ई स्क्वायर इज योर आंसर. ओप्स, क्या हो गया, एक सेकेंड. हाँ, 27 अपॉन ई स्क्वायर इज योर आंसर. ओके, कूल. एक बार इसको रिवाइज करना. नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू गिव यू होम असाइनमेंट प्रॉब्लम्स. ओके, नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू गिव यू, होप यू अंडरस्टूड टुडे बच्चों, 2 वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कंसेप्ट्स. ये पक्का गारंटीड जेई की प्रॉब्लम्स हैं. इफ यू लर्न टुडेज क्लास, गारंटीड आपका एटलीस्ट 1 प्रॉब्लम इन जेई इज गारंटीड. पक्का, ट्रस्ट मी ऑन दैट. आई कैन मेक अ क्लेम ऑफ दैट. इट्स अ प्रॉमिस. ठीक है, सो आई एम गोइंग टू, सिंस इट्स ऑलरेडी 4 minutes past 7, I am delaying one more class मेरे बाद. ठीक है, सो नाउ नोट डाउन द होम असाइनमेंट प्रॉब्लम्स बच्चों, नोट कर लो. दिस इज योर प्रॉब्लम नंबर 1. नोट नहीं भी तो स्क्रीनशॉट ले लेना, स्क्रीनशॉट ले लेना. द प्रॉब्लम्स विल ऑल्सो बी अवेलेबल इन द PDF on the Telegram group and on the Vedantu app. This is your problem number 1. Find the points of maxima and minima. इसी के PDF में लास्ट में I have also put down the solutions of it. Okay? आपको solutions भी मिल जाएंगे. सूरज, आपने JEE कब दिया था? 2001. Long back in the dinosaur era, when dinosaurs were there like me. Okay? So this is your problem number 1. This is your problem number 2. Limit n tends to infinity. There is a summation given. 1 plus 2 की power 4 plus 3 की power 4 से n की power 4 upon n की power 5 minus limit n tends to infinity, another summation. This will require application of limits as well as summation converting into integration. Okay, so this is your second problem, and this is your third problem. This is your third problem. This is again application of your summation converting into integration. In सबके solutions will be available in the PDF that you get after the class. है ना? Surekha, do you want to ask something? Surekha, what do you want to ask? Okay, note किया? इसका screenshot ले लेना बच्चों. All right, and this is your last problem. This is your last problem. Limit n tends to infinity. This is what? Factorial n upon n की power n raised to power 1 upon n. N factorial upon n की power n raised to power 1 upon n. That is exactly like the JEE का problem which we did. Hint is, this is exactly like the JEE का problem that we did. Got it? ठीक है? चलो, on that note बच्चों, everything will be available on the Telegram group after the class and on the Vedantu app. And next class will be on periodic functions and lots of miscellaneous problem solving. And on Friday will be the super important class on shortcuts and high level problem solving at JEE Advanced and JEE Mains level. On that note बच्चों, do like if you really understood today's class, if you enjoyed today's class, and be happy with y equal to x square on your faces. And as somebody was saying today, asking what is my name is Pulkit. Pulkit also means happiness. Y equal to x square, and that is my purpose of life. Maths which is boring, maybe I can make it a bit interesting for you and get that small y equal to x square on your faces. Okay? So always keep smiling and always be happy. This is the purpose of your life. Okay? On that note, I'll see you again in my next class. Bye bye. Enjoy.